Dengan ini kita persilakan saudari KRIESHMAA anak perempuan VICKNESHWARAN, pelajar tingkatan 4 Sekolah Menengah Sains SERI Puteri dengan tajuknya Cost of Living versus Lifestyle. Dipersilakan.
Quote by right, kalau harga ayam tu quote by right, kalau harga ayam tu dah mahal sangat, we should reduce makan ayam. Unquote. Aren't these words familiar? These words uttered by the Malaysian politician Rafizi Ramli erupted a volcano of rage from the public and rightfully so. As the Minister of Economy, we would expect an intellectual individual like him to suggest or lay out a solution rather than suggest a boycott to reduce inflation. Nonetheless, subsidy removals and a weakening ringgit is worsening the cost of living for citizens in Malaysia. Malaysian consumers need to put down a spade in tackling the crisis that is currently happening in our country. Before I further on with my speech, a beautiful evening I bid to the wonderful judges, the ever so competent timekeeper, and ladies and gentlemen. My name is KRIESHMAA and I'm studying in SAINS SERI Puteri, a school in KL. Today, I will be presenting my speech entitled The Cost of Living versus Lifestyle. Cost of living is the basic cost of maintaining a certain standard of living, and lifestyle can be defined as how someone chooses to live their life. On the other hand, inflation can be defined as a rise in prices, which can also be translated into a decline in purchasing power over time. The cost of living versus lifestyle, your needs versus your wants. The average cost of living in Malaysia varies by state. The cost of living of a family of 4 in Kuala Lumpur is estimated around 4,500 ringgit to 7,500 ringgit, while a family living in Sabah would spend around 2,000 to 4,000 ringgit on living costs. When confronted with such data, we just have to ask the question, why do living costs vary upon states? To answer this question, we have to grasp at the concept of inflation. Inflation is a general increase in prices of goods and services in an economy. Inflation can be expressed in percentages, but I will simplify that for you. Inflation is a game between demand and supply. When demand is at a high and supply is at a low, inflation occurs, and vice versa causes deflation. To circle back to the question, this is because of the varying demand and supply in each state in Malaysia. This vast difference can be observed on the muda.my website, where a Honda sedan in Sabah has a base price of 28,000 ringgit, while the same model on the same website is selling for 78,000 ringgit in Kuala Lumpur. That is absolutely outrageous. Rather than moving to Sabah to escape the rising cost of living, what can we, the consumers in Malaysia, do to conquer this issue? Audi has to be my favorite car brand, but rather than buying one, I prefer to look and love because I prioritize my needs and put my wants second. Growing up with 2 working parents and 4 siblings meant having a car is a necessity, but having an Audi is a lifestyle choice. Ladies and gentlemen, how do we adjust to the rising cost of living? The answer is to adjust our lifestyle. Firstly, comparing prices from various websites and stores. When out shopping, it is compulsory to compare value, quality, and quantity. Jaya Grocer has a variety of eggs ranging from Nutri Plus Omega 3 chicken eggs to Chinese century eggs. Putting the first thing you see on shelves into your cart is a ticket to disaster. And rather than spending a reasonable price at the market, you will pay 200 ringgit for a quick grocery run. Secondly, when shopping for larger families, bulk buying will be your best choice. Bulk buying refers to buying a large quantity of goods in one time. The upfront cost is not pretty. However, with proper financial planning, this can save you more money in long term. Bulk purchasing will also give consumers an opportunity to take advantage of coupons and promotions. For instance, Aeon Member Day. My mom loves Aeon Member Day. I mean, what mom doesn't, right? On Aeon Member Day, you get a 10 ringgit voucher for every 100 ringgit purchase. Events like this give consumers an opportunity to take advantage of the purchasing power that is not usually offered on a daily basis. In conclusion, we as citizens of Malaysia feel as though it's the government's responsibility to oversee the economy. However, as a consumer, we cannot turn a blind eye to this anymore. No, not anymore. Therefore, it is only feasible for us to adjust our lifestyle to the rising cost of living. There is so much more I can say about this current issue, but as the popular party game suggests, my 7 minutes in heaven is almost up. I want to thank all of the judges for listening to my speech today, and I leave here today hoping I left a lasting impression on everyone. Thank you.